Hello everyone, and welcome to this new lesson. Today we will talk about leveling in topography. Leveling instruments used in topography are theodolites, levels, tachometers, etc. But in this lesson we will focus on optical level. An optical level is an instrument that captures a horizontal optical axis. It's used for the placement of elements or for the determination of the difference of heights. We will talk about leveling equipment. Consists of an optical level, tripod, guide rod. Now we will pass to see how to install the optical level machine. Set your tripod up near the spot you want to measure. Connect your device to the tripod and position it over two leveling screws. Then level the device by adjusting the three leveling screws. After that, you adjusting these screws until the bubble once again sits in the center of the level, as per the picture here. This is the good position of the bubbles, should be centered on the circle. After that, you adjust the eyepiece until you can see the device's crosshairs, as per the picture here. Twist the devices focusing up until the image is clear. Now we pass to know how to read the rod reading. Once the level is set up, you are ready to establish level points with it. Take note that reading is always done in the middle of the cross. This is the cross defined in the level. Now we will go to read the reading on this point. Rod reading here is 1.800 meter. We will go to see another point. What is the reading at this point? Reading at this point is 0.610 meter. Knowing that reading must always be expressed in meters. Other uses of level machine is estimation of a distance. The principle of use of study at distance is to estimate the distance. We know that some optical instruments have two short horizontal lines, one above and one below. This above is upper reading. The upper reading here is 1.293 meter. The lower reading, this line, is 1.206 meter. In this example, subtracting the top reading is 1.293 by the lower reading of 1.206 gives a difference of 0.087 meter. Multiplying the difference of 0.087 meter times 100 gives the distance of 8.7 meters. Note that this distance is between the axis of the level machine and the point. Now we will go to see the principle of leveling. The objective of this leveling is measuring the difference of height between 2 points. In this example, we need to know the attitude of this point A. We have, this is our reference point, and there is HI, signify height of instrument, and HA, this is the reading at point A. Now we will go to find the difference of height, is DH. DH equals HI minus HA, they give difference of height. If the result is positive, the point is higher than horizontal plane. If it is negative, the point is lower, it's under horizontal plane. Now we will go to explain the types of leveling. We have first leveling, simple leveling. In this picture we have the reference point, and we need to find the altitude of these 3 points. The simple leveling consists of install your machine level at one station, and then first reading is a reference reading, then I will take a first point reading, then second point reading, then third point reading. From the reference R, we determine the altitude of points close to R with a single station. This is the objective of simple leveling. The second type of leveling is profile leveling. From the reference, we determine the altitude of point P using intermediate point and different station. First we have station here. We need to take this point reading. Then we transfer our leveling machine to other station, station number 2. Then we will take reference, this is the reference now, and this point. After that we transfer our machine to other station, station number 3, and we will take the reference, this point, and we will take point P. After that we go to close our leveling. We need to return back to our reference. We transfer our machine to another station, station number 4. I will take reference now is P. After that we take the reading point. After that we transfer our machine from this station to other station, station number 5. We will take this reference and reading of this point. Then I will transfer our station from this point to station number 6. I will take the reference, reading reference, and this point. After that we go to transfer our machine level to this station, station number 7. I will take this reference. Then I will take a reading on point R to close our leveling. This is profile leveling. Other types of leveling is mixed leveling. Mixed leveling, it means we mix simple leveling by profile leveling. We have point R as a reference. We will make first station here, and we will take reading reference and this point. Then we'll transfer our machine to this point. We'll take the reference here and reading of this point. Then we'll transfer our machine to this station. We take the reference and this point. Then we transfer our machine to this station. We will take the reference. This is the reference. This is the reading. After that, taking reading of this point, then take this reading from one station. Then take the reading of this point to determine the altitude of these points. We use the mixed leveling. To carry out this mixed leveling operation, it is necessary to combine the method of profile leveling at first and simple leveling in a second stage. Now we will go to study a simple leveling. We have example here. We try to find this altitude of point 1 and altitude of point 2. We have the reference here. This is the point reference. We know the level of reference is 102.062 meter. This is a reference plan. We try to find the reading on point 1 and reading on point 2 to determine the altitude of these 2 points. This is our reading reference. This is the objective, cross this point. Reading here is 0.970. For calculate the altitude of point 1 and 2, we can use this level log. They can help us to determine the altitude of point 1 and point 2. First we have reference. This is a head reading, foresight and backside reading. We have a reading on reference is 0.970 meter. We go to take now reading on point 1 is 1.230. We go back to our leveling log. We fix our point 1. Reading of point 1 is 1.230. Now we will go to calculate it. Altitude on point 1 is the reading reference minus reading on point 1. They give minus 0.260. We make it on the minus column. Now we go to find the reading of point 2. Point 2 reading here is 0.135 meter. We return to our leveling log, our table. We have reading of point 2. This is ahead, is 0.135 meter. This is the reading of point 2. We will go to calculate the difference between the reading reference point and reading of point 2. They give a positive result, 0.835 meter. We make it on the column of positive result. Now we will go to find altitude of point 1 and point 2. We have the reference altitude is 102.062 meter. We try to find altitude 1. Altitude 1 is 102.062 minus 0.260. They give 101.802 meter. This is the altitude of point 1. We go to calculate the altitude point 2. The reference altitude plus reading of point 2 equals the result is 102.897 meter. This is the altitude of point 2. Now we will go to explain another example with profile leveling. We try to find the altitude of point A, point B, and point C. We have the reference here is 97.805. We make our station, our machine level, we fix it on this station, station 1. We will take the reading reference. Reading reference is 1.256. Then this is foreside, this is backside. We will try to read of point A. Reading of point A here is 0.835 meter. Okay. Then after that we transfer our machine level to other station 2. We will go to take the reference point now is point A. Reading here is 1.783, and then reading on point B is 2.825 meter. Then we transfer our machine to station 3. We will take the reading on point B, then reading on point C. We will use our leveling log. We fix a reference point. Altitude of reference is 97.850 meter. Then we have point A, point B, and point C. We will fix the reading on the table. This is rear reading, and the reference is 1.256. Ahead reading is 0.835 meter. We will fix it at ahead column. After that, we calculate 1.256 minus 0.835. They give a positive point is 0.422. Then we will calculate the altitude of point A. We have a reference altitude plus the result of calculation of reading. They give 98.271. This is altitude of point A. Then we will take the reference now. The reference now is point A is 1.783. Then reading on point B is 2.825. We will calculate the difference. This one minus this one. They give a negative point is minus 1.042. We will calculate altitude of point B is altitude of point A minus plus with minus. They give minus 1.042. They give 97.292. Then we transfer our machine to the station 3. We will take the reference now is point B. Reading reference here is 0.315. Reading on point C is ahead is 2.544. We will calculate the difference. This one minus this one. They give a negative point is minus 2.222. We will calculate the altitude of point C, altitude of point B, plus with minus, they give minus. It means this one minus this one. They give the result of altitude of point C is 95 meters. This is the method how to calculate the leveling in topography. I hope that you understand this leveling in topography, and see you with another lesson on the next video. And thank you very much for following this video.